Wednesday. Happy Wednesday to you. This is the day that the Lord has made. We shall, we will, we must rejoice and be glad in it. I pray that you are having a great week. Happy Wednesday to you. We've made it to the middle of the week. It's hump day. And so I'm praying that God gives us the strength to get over this hump day and make it through the remainder of the week. It is hot outside. And people always say, well, Pastor, do you wear a mask? Yes, I wear a mask. And out in this heat, you want to be extra careful. I have asthma, and so it's kind of tricky trying to maneuver with the mask and being out in that heat. So by all means, if you don't have to go out, stay inside under the AC and drink some lemonade or have whatever your favorite beverage may be, and stay cool during these heat advisory. Thank you for your thoughts and your prayers and your calls and your texts in the passing of my Uncle Charles. He was my last living uncle, and so my Aunt Barbara is taking it kind of hard. They didn't have any children, and so my cousins and I are rallying around her to encourage her and help her with the arrangements and different things. And so please, if you've ever lost a loved one, those of you that are widow or widowers, you know how it is. So please keep us in your prayers. Looks like the service will probably be either Friday or Monday, more than likely Monday for the service. Pray that you've been blessed by our online worship. Larry and I are back in the swing of things. We were off for the 4th of July, much needed rest and relaxation and just regrouping and getting our minds ready for what service will entail when we all come back together. It's going to happen soon. Our leadership team will be meeting on Monday, and they're going to be discussing the procedures for reopening and also trying to get a concrete date that I'll be able to share. We'll be able to share with you on when we're going to all come back together. And the thing is, it's not going to look how it used to look, but when we all come back together, there will be different expectations and different things set up. But we just want to make sure that everyone is safe, that everyone stays healthy, and that no one either brings the disease or contracts the disease or shares the disease, and that everyone stays healthy and well. These last couple of weeks, you've been following us on the lectionary. Hey, and have you been in watching us online? Have you been watching us on Thirst Reform's Facebook page? And I want to thank Rick and JD and Jennifer for their work on our Facebook and on our website. No, Pastor D does not run the website. No, Pastor D does not run the Facebook. But our new members and friends, Rick, Jen, and JD, have done a wonderful job on our Facebook and a wonderful job on our website, updating and letting you know what's going on. Well, you know it's Wednesday. Wait. Before I get into the word, I want to wish a happy anniversary, a happy anniversary to Jeff and Kevin. They celebrated it on the 17th, so a happy anniversary to Jeff and Kevin. Send them a text, send them a call, let them know that you love and you want to honor them for their anniversary. And then on the 27th, Art and Phyllis Ezra will be celebrating their wedding anniversary. And so we want to wish them as well a happy anniversary. Yesterday was Kelly Warwick's birthday, and so happy birthday, Kelly. Happy birthday, Kelly. And I do this to try to bring us some connectivity, some type of closeness. If your birthday falls on a Sunday or falls on a Wednesday, that's how you got the shout outs. I'm not trying to leave anybody out. I don't call everybody for their birthday, but if it's a Sunday or Wednesday, just like if we were in church, we would say happy birthday to you. All right. Well, the word, if you've been following us in the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 13. For the last couple of weeks, we've been doing a series entitled The Seed, the Soil, and the Sower. The seed, the soil, and the sower. And I believe that at some point in your life, you're either going to be the seed, you're either going to be the soil, or you're going to be the sower. And my first install on that, I dealt with us being the sower. How we have to be careful about what we sow. And in this time that is going on in two pandemics, whether it's COVID-19 or racism and injustice, you have to make sure that you're not sowing hate, that you're sowing love, that you're not sowing war, that you're sowing peace, that you're not sowing division, but that you're sowing unity. And you sow by what you say, by what you do, and by how you carry out your daily activities in life. And so we want to make sure that we're sowing right so that the harvest would be right. But then also, there comes a time when you're not just a sower, but that you're soil. And the text says that there were 4 different types of soil, that there was surface soil. The text says that the seeds fell, but they fell along the path. Very few of them fell down into the soil. So it was surface soil. Then they had no depth because it didn't go down. Then there was thorny soil, where the text says, and the thorns grew. The thorns grew, and the thorns would grow and try to choke out the seed. Then there was rocky ground, and the seed could not take root. It could not go in because of the rocky surface, rocky ground. But then there was good ground. And we know that good ground produces a good harvest. And so we had stony surface stone. Then we had surface soil, Then we had rocky soil. And then we had thorny soil. And then there was good soil. And the great testimony is that all soil is usable. That God can use us, whether we are rocky, whether we're a little thorny, whether we are just, wherever you are on the spectrum, it's a good news to know that God can still use you. Well, on this coming Sunday, we're going to deal with mustard seed faith, and how it can operate and move in your life. I'm praying for you. I'm praying that your faith fell not. I'm praying for our leadership team that will meet on next Monday. They're going to meet via Zoom. Hey, Sunday, thank you. Sunday, this Sunday at 12 noon, I'm looking for FRC to meet me for a Zoom call. 12 noon, I want you to meet me for a Zoom call. I'm going to have Janet send out the link on Friday, and I'll send it again on Saturday and send it again on Sunday. Tell a neighbor, tell a friend. Let's jump on Zoom and see one another. Bring your favorite snack. It won't be long. It'll probably be for an hour. So from 12 to 1 this Sunday, I'm looking to see you on Zoom. Praying for you. Would you do me a favor? Would you pray for me? Would you pray for Larry? Would you pray for Dana? Would you pray for Janet? Would you pray for Eileen? Would you pray for Juan? Hey, would you pray for Bill? Would you pray for Timna? Would you pray for Jim Fisher? Would you pray for Jim Chris? Would you pray for Nancy? Would you pray for Peg? Will you pray for Jeff? Will you pray for Carolyn Digman? Will you pray for Joanne? Will you keep your leadership, your pastor, in your prayers? Because sooner or later, God's going to work it all out in our favor. It's turning around. We're in the turn. It's taking time, but we're right. It seems like we're right in the midst of the turn so that we can get back together real soon. I love you. I'm praying for you. Join Larry and I Sunday at 10:30 a.m. on First Reform's Facebook page or on my Facebook page.